Volunteer first responders like firefighters and EMTs sometimes have to take off work to attend training and to respond to emergencies. A new bill could provide housing assistance to those who help keep our communities safe. First is at 9's Leanne Stapleton explains.
Housing affordability has become a greater issue.
The Volunteer First Responder Housing Act is a bill that has been reintroduced by Senator Tammy Baldwin and 3 others.
We are advancing bipartisan legislation that would create a greater incentive to do this sort of community service by qualifying EMTs and first responders, firefighters who volunteer for 2 housing programs.
Firefighters and emergency medical service responders who volunteer typically have to take time off from their paying jobs for training in emergency situations.
I think the challenge is with volunteers in the whole state and the whole country is the time, training, and effort they have to put into it.
Nels Gunderson is the fire chief of the Osseo Fire Department. He believes if passed, this bill could be helpful to the whole community.
So if we could give them a long-term benefit for being a long-term committed volunteer would be helpful to everyone.
Under the bill, housing assistance could come from the USDA Single Family Housing Guaranteed Loan Program or the HUD Good Neighbor Next Door Sales Program.
This would permit is people who are emergency first responders and volunteer in their communities to have a little additional income and yet still qualify for those programs.
The goal of this law is to also retain volunteers as well as recruit new ones. Gunderson says there are obstacles that some have to overcome, and if passed, this bill could bring some relief to those who keep us safe.
Can they or can they not get off work? Can they or cannot get off from family? Do they have daycare available to provide them with the time they need to participate? Those are all challenges we all face, and this is a small token of help.
Leanne Stapleton, First News at 9.
Senator Baldwin hopes the bill is passed this time around to help volunteer first responders nationwide.